Hi guys, it's Melanie from Thrifty Threads Crochet. So today I'm going to do an unboxing video. So a little bit of a yarn haul. I do find living up here in Canada, we don't find the best deals in store. So what I like to do is I like to shop around online. I also like to hit up those sales at Michael's, see what I can find at my local Walmart. My local Walmart doesn't have a ton of selection. I live about a 20-minute drive into a major city center, so when I do go into the city I do try to hit up those Walmarts because they have a better selection, and I do drive into the city to go to Michael's. Sometimes though with the weather, depending on how it is in the wintertime, I can't always make it out there, so I find shopping online really does save me a lot of money and helps me get some really cool selection that you can't get in store here. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I got. So I did order some stuff from Amazon. Now I find with Amazon, some of their prices are a little high, but if you shop around and you keep checking back, a lot of times you'll find skeins of yarn at a discounted price for like really good deals. I bought recently some of the Huga, what's it called? Huga Sparkle, or Huga Shine, and I ended up getting it for $5.50 for a skein, which is a fantastic deal for us up here in Canada. I've never seen it in store at Michael's because my local Michael's doesn't carry it. And then when I have seen it online, it's always about $12 to $13 Canadian a skein. So I was pretty happy about that, so I ordered some of those. So I do find that if you shop online on Amazon, sometimes you'll see the prices are a little bit higher, but sometimes the prices are really good. So I got one box from Amazon, and then I also took advantage of Mary Maxim's. I wanted to try it out and see what the mystery box was. So, for Mary Maxim, I know they charge shipping, but a lot of times you can get like a 15% off, or you can get a flat rate deal. So I actually had a coupon for free shipping. So I bought this at regular price, so $39.99 Canadian, but no shipping costs. So it ended up costing me, I think it was $41.95 Canadian for this mystery bag box, whatever it is. So we're gonna see what's in there. I haven't opened these. I must say that I'm not affiliated with anybody, so obviously I'm just starting my channel. So I'm not affiliated with anybody, nobody pays me to do these videos. I do these by myself because I'm really excited about it, and I really want to share with everybody my excitement and all the cool deals you can get in Canada, because I know it's hard in Canada to find good deals on yarn, especially if you don't live close to some of the major cities. I think Toronto, Vancouver, you can find good deals, but I live in Alberta, so we don't have a lot of big stores here. I live in northern Alberta, so we have Walmart, we have Michael's, and that's about it. And then we have one or two local small yarn shops. But other than that, most of my shopping for yarn is done online. So without further ado, let's open up my Amazon box. I really don't know what I got from Amazon. I don't remember what was coming. So I'm just going to open this box and I'll share with you guys what I got. I'll try not to make too much noise. Just give me one moment here. Just going to close that so that I don't cut my fingers. Oh cool, it's my cakes. Alright, so these here, I'll try not to rustle too much. Oh, these are so soft. Oh, they're so nice. So these cakes here, the Premier Candy Shop cakes, we can't get these in, I've never seen these anywhere in store in Canada. I'd be able to get them in other places in Canada, but here where I am, I live close to Edmonton, Alberta, and we can't get them here. So the only way for me to get these is to order online, and I've heard some good reviews about them, so I was really excited to buy some. So I did get 4, all the same color. So the color on this is called Gummy Bear. So it's 100% acrylic, but it's very, very soft. So it's like a soft acrylic, a good quality acrylic. It's a number 4 weight, which is right. And it says to use a 5mm knitting needles or 5.5mm crochet hook. Machine wash cold and tumble dry. For myself, with all of my crochet projects, I tend to like to hand wash them, or if I'm going to wash them in the machine, I wash them on delicates, and I always lay them flat to dry. The only reason is I find that sometimes when you put them in the washing machine, especially if you put it on a regular wash, you can get pulls, you can get pilling happening, you can get a whole bunch of issues happening with your projects. So I tend to prefer to put them in the wash if I do on delicate. If not, then I wash them by hand. Sometimes I'll tumble dry them, especially if I want them to shrink a little bit. There's some material that, or if I want them to felt a little bit, but other than that, I usually try to wash my projects by hand. Sometimes with big blankets it's not possible, so I'll throw it on a delicate cycle and then I will lay it flat to dry, or I'll put it on a tumble dry, really low heat. Alright, so next is going to be my mystery box. Ooh, I'm so excited for this one. Yay! So I've been waiting a really long time for this. This took a little bit longer than I expected it to, because it's coming from Canada. I thought that it would probably come pretty quick, and it didn't. I ordered this. Today is, let me just check the date. Maybe I should have checked that first. Today is October 8th. I actually ordered this September 26th. So that's a really long time to come from Ontario to here. Ontario, for anybody who's watching from outside of this country, it's about 4,000 kilometers, but it's, you know, when they ship it, it still shouldn't take that long to get it all the way over here. So it took a little while, so I was a little disappointed with the shipping on this. I did find what happened was it took them forever to process the order. I actually had to send customer service an email asking them if, you know, something was wrong with my order, because it was taking quite a bit of time to process my order, which I was a little frustrated about. Anyways, so let's see what's in this shipping bag. So it looks like everything's in a bag inside the bag. Ooh. So Mary Maxim is, I guess they're an American and a Canadian company as well. Oh, there's a bunch of flyers, just junk stuff in the bottom of this bag here. So Mary Maxim has a big showroom in Paris, Ontario, which is in southern Ontario, and they also have a big one down in the US. I'm not 100% sure where. So I've never actually made it to the plant itself, which I'm hoping to make it, because my parents actually live in Ontario, well, just outside of Ontario, and I'm hoping to go see them this year and make it down to the Mary Maxim plant. If and when I do that, I will be making a video, so that's something to look forward to in the future. I'm hoping that this summer coming up I'll be able to make it down. It's a little bit of a trek to get out there, and with my kids, how busy they've been, I haven't been able to. But now my kids are pretty much older now, so I can do a lot more of this fun stuff that I enjoy doing. Because, you know, mama bears, we always put our babies before us. So now is my time to do the things I enjoy and share that joy with everyone out there. So let's open up this bad boy very carefully so I don't cut any of my yarn, because this blade is sharp. My husband cut me this blade. I asked him for a straight blade to cut open these boxes, and he brought me this monster blade. It's my husband. You'll probably get to see him in some of my videos too. Pretty funny guy. So Alright, let's put this aside so I don't hurt myself. Alright, so first things first, in this, I got the Mary Maxim worsted value. I'm sorry if my lighting's really bad here. Worsted value. So it's 100% acrylic worsted weight yarn. Really soft. Yeah, very, very soft. It's a number 4 weight. Machine washable and dryable. Wash using gentle, delicate cycle for 2 minutes. Tumble dry using low heat for maximum of 5 minutes. Remove and lay flat to dry. Do not dry clean. So that's what I was saying. That's pretty much what I do with mine. So these are not, it's pretty color. Let's see if it's got a color on it. It's made in Turkey. Color just says Dilot Brown. It's 216 yards or 198 meters, 100 grams. So this, it's like a darker, it's sort of hard to see the color on here. It's like a darker brown, but not too dark, like not a chocolate brown. It's a nice brown. So I got one of those. Oh, it looks like I might have, yeah, I got 2 of those. It's hiding in the bottom. So I got 2 of those browns. So at 198 meters, that's almost 400 meters total. Can make a nice hat with that. Okay, and then I got another one of the value worsted. Let's see if I got another one of these. I did get 2 of these as well. So this is 10 colors. So exactly the same, 10 color. So these 2 colors together actually are pretty nice, contrasting colors. So you could probably make a nice striped scarf with this. With these 2, because I have 4 of those. So that's nice. Okay, so then the next one I got is this Dahlia. I think that's how you say it, Dahlia. Okay, so let's see what it says. It's 100 grams. It's made in Turkey. And it looks like everything is in a different language. It doesn't tell you how many yards or meters are in here, and it also doesn't tell you color. It just says color number is 86. It's a white. It's not an off-white or anything. It's pretty white. It's white. So I got 2 of those. It's nice and soft. Softer than Super Saver. Probably Bernat Premier, if you've ever felt that. They sell it at my local Walmart. That's what it feels like to me. Alright. Oh, and then in the bag here I have, lots of nice patterns. So, yeah. So I might actually try some of these patterns. Now, I crochet and I also knit. I prefer crocheting. I enjoy it more, but I do really like knitting as well. So I do both. So this is fun because I have a few, they actually give you quite a few patterns here for some really nice projects, and I have quite a bit of yarn. So yeah, these are nice to have, so I'll just put those down on the table. Alright, so the next one that I have is Premier Yarns Deborah Norville Collection Serenity Chunky Sequins. And this one's really cool because it's got these little sequins in it, which is really neat. Let's see here, where are they? See, it's got these little sequins. So as you're crocheting with them, you have those little sequins already built into the yarn. Really neat stuff. So it's a bulky number 5. Machine wash, cold, tumble dry, low. 93 yards or 85 meters. 98 acrylic and 2 paillettes. So paillette must be the material that these little sequins are made out of. So 85 gram balls. So at 85 meters times 2, I should be able to make a really fun hat with that, or maybe even a cowl. Ooh, a cowl would be nice with those pretty little things. So that's that. So that's a bulky weight. So now I have this Mary Maxim Titan. It's soft. it's wound really tight, so it's sort of hard to tell in the skein what it's like. So there it is, Mary Maxim Titan. It's a bulky weight, obviously, 3-ply, so it's almost like a twisted yarn, so it's got like a twist to it. So okay, 80 yards or 73 meters, made in Turkey. Care instructions: machine washable and dryable, moth proof, color fast, non-allergenic. Alright, so yeah, and then it says, oh yes, okay, 6mm crochet hook, 6mm knitting needles. I do have a tendency to crochet a little bit tighter, so I tend to go up 0.5 to 1mm in my crochet hooks. I'll show you when I get into my projects and doing tutorials how I do that, but I find that for myself, because I crochet tighter, that it loosens up my stitches a little bit, so it's not as tight. That's just me. Everybody crochets differently. Some people crochet really loose, so they have to go down a size on their crochet hooks. So for myself, because I crochet tighter, I use usually half up, but I don't always go by the recommended crochet hook either, because a lot of times the projects that I'm working on either need a little bit of a tighter or a little bit of a looser stitch, so then I'll use a different size crochet hook, but that'll come, I'll show you all of that when we get to the tutorials. Alright, so the next one is Red Heart Super Saver. So this is Aruba Sea. I don't have anything this color. So it's like, it's almost like seafoam green. So I have 2 of those, 365 yards each, which is good. Nice project with those. So I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody has felt Red Heart Super Saver before. Not the softest acrylic, but it actually does get really nice and soft once you've washed it. So I don't know if it's the dyes that they use or the type of acrylic they use. They feel a little bit rougher when they haven't been washed, but once they've been washed, they get nice and soft. So I got 2 of those, and here's that other tan one that I said I had got. It was at the bottom. Alright, so now, I wanted to try this stuff. This one's really pretty. So this is Mary Maxim's Twisted. So this is jean yarn, it says. So nice and squishy. It's a little rough, but I mean it's not horrible or anything. I felt a lot worse. 200 meters or 218 yards, 100% acrylic, cool wash. You can iron, cool tumble dry, do not bleach, may dry clean. So all it shows is the 5mm knitting needles. Usually it's 0.5 for the recommended up from that. This does not have a color, it just has a color number, which is in Turkish. I think this is made in Turkey. It doesn't even say where it's made, honestly. That's okay. I think this is Turkish, P-A-R-T-I, so Parti. So that's the color number, 1310. So I have 2 of those. This it's almost like a mint green. It's hard to see the colors on the camera. Okay, and then the last one that I got, oh, cool, this is awesome. See, we can't get this, most of the Premier Home or Premier anything I've never found it in store around where I live. Now, I'm not saying that they don't sell it in Canada in store, but where I live, I can't find it in store. I've seen a few of the Premier, Deborah Norville, the variegated yarns at Michael's. What else have I seen there? The some of the solids too, but not very many. They do have some of their regular skeins of yarn there, but they don't have their cotton there, and they don't have their cakes at Michael's. So this is Premier Home Big Cotton. It's actually really nice and soft for a cotton. A lot softer than the Bernat Handicrafter. This is 595 yards. It's fantastic. 85% cotton, 15% polyester. That's what gives it that softness. It's a number 4 medium weight, which is most cottons that come in the big skeins like this are. They're usually a number 4 because you're making dishcloths with them and dish towels, scrubbies, face scrubbies, that type of stuff. So machine wash, tumble dry. I wouldn't put cotton in the dryer unless you want it to shrink up, because cotton does have a good tendency to shrink, but this one does have 15% polyester, so it might not shrink as bad. Oh cool, this one does have a center pull. It shows you right there that it's got center pull. That's awesome. Machine wash, tumble dry, so please, okay. Yeah, and then it's a number 5 knitting and 5.5 crochet. Lot number is 826, and the color is poolside. Ooh. I really like it. I think it's really fun for to have different colored dishcloths and dish towels. I don't do much with the big skeins of cotton in the line of clothing. I tend to get Karen cotton cakes for that because I find them softer and easier to work with, and they're a lighter gauge. So I find when I'm making shawls and that type of stuff with cotton, I find if you use the thicker gauge, they don't drape as nice. They tend to be a little bit bulkier, so I find they work best with a 3, sometimes a 2. I'm not crazy about working with a 2, but I'll do it if I have to. But I find it works the best with a 3 because it drapes really pretty. So I think that's all my yarn. I'm like surrounded by yarn right now on my little love seat. I'm so excited. I do have a ton of yarn, so now I have to figure out where I'm going to put all this yarn. But I think that's going to be it for my first real video, not just my intro video. So I hope you guys liked it. If there's anything that I can change, anything that you want me to tell you more about, anything that you didn't like about it, you think I should add to my videos, anything at all, just let me know, because this is brand new to me. I'm just starting out, so I really want to give you all what you guys want from a video. I'm really excited about doing these. This is something that I've been wanting to do, and of course I've been saying, oh no. Finally I've told myself I'm going to do it, so I'm doing it, and I'm really excited to share with my experience with you guys. I will be putting up a tutorial soon for a cushion that I made. I've made one side, I'm going to finish the other side, and then I'm going to put up the tutorial for that, so look for that in the near future. And I'm also going to be putting up a couple tutorials for some Christmas items, because I know the holidays are coming and we're all trying to work as fast as we can on our Christmas items. So I have made a few, tested them out, so I'm going to make tutorials for those to let you guys in on those fun projects that I do. I do find a lot of my patterns online for free, but I also do create patterns as well. I'm just starting to do that, so but I have found that it's fun to try different stitches, so I'm working on that right now. I actually just made a scarf for my husband that I made made by myself, so I might do a tutorial on that one as well. So, well, anyways, I'm rambling on here, so thanks for coming and looking at my video, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoy my videos, or you think that what I'm going to be showing you guys is something you're going to want to see, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye, guys.